Hey everybody. So here I'm just gonna continue going on information about hemp, medical marijuana as a treatment for Parkinson's symptoms. So Parkinson's disease is a disorder of the central nervous system that causes tremors, slow movement, stiffness, and loss of balance. Because marijuana directly affects the central and peripheral nervous systems, scientists have studied the effect of marijuana as a treatment for Parkinson's symptoms. Excuse me. So a 2020 review of 14 different studies acknowledged evidence. So this is where when they say there's no evidence, well, here's some evidence. But again, it's all about getting into the right, the FDA's little bear. It's okay, buddy. Anyway, let me just continue on. So 14 different studies acknowledged evidence that medical marijuana provides a reduction in anxiety, tremors, and involuntary or erratic movements. Little bear, come on, bud. It's also great for epilepsy because that creates seizures, which is all about rapid movements. The researchers concluded that there is insufficient evidence to recommend medical marijuana use as part of Parkinson's treatment. So wait, hold on. However, the researchers concluded that there is insufficient evidence to recommend medical marijuana as a part of Parkinson's treatment. Doesn't make sense to me. They have evidence that shows that it can reduce the symptoms of fucking Parkinson's, but then right below it says that there's still not enough evidence to conclude, or there's insufficient evidence to conclude that it really is something that could treat. I mean, it's just ridiculous, bro. It's a bunch of bullshit. And then it's like they have all these fucking pharmaceuticals out here that you see all the time advertised on television, that have all these really fucked up side effects, but somehow or way or another, they've been proven or shown enough sufficient evidence to be deemed worthy as treatment for certain diseases. Yet alone the hemp plant, even though there's been tons of studies done onto it, and there's countless testimonies of people that have actually experienced good things from using this good plant, it still is yet to be made FDA approved. So that's the issue, is that it's not FDA approved, and it's like it's bullshit. It's absolute fucking evilness that this is kept away from the American populace and the rest of the world. But this is what we live in, and it's not just this goes. This is why this plant goes into the medical industry, it goes into the technology industry, it goes into the construction industry, it goes into, I mean, everything. It build the roads we build can all be made out of hempcrete. Cement does push or perpetuate more CO2. Asphalt is not good for people. I mean, these things are common sense, and yet we continue to use these materials, and it's really just because the right type of materials, the God-designed materials, are not being allowed to be used, or they're not being perpetuated the way that they should be if we had a real good government that really cared about doing good things for the people. But we don't have that. We have the opposite of that right now. So yeah, I mean, the more and more I think about things, as much as I don't want to say it, like some type of a, because again, in the Constitution it says we need to defend against enemies that are both foreign and domestic. Right now we're dealing with a lot of enemies that are here domestically, that are actually in our government. So I'm not against America as the idea. There's a lot of things about capitalism that I am against, but I am against people that are keeping information that's helping save people's lives. And that's what these people are doing. And on top of that, they're pushing poison. So it's like, when do we get to a point as a nation and as a species to when we are like, no more? There's a point to where if we don't stand up and we have enough strength to do so, then we'll never have enough strength again. And that's what I'm afraid we're on the very close point of coming to. So if something doesn't happen soon, then our possibility to do anything about this could also be gone too. So I hope it's not. I really don't want that reality. I've had bad dreams about it. It's nothing I think anybody really wants to be a part of, unless you're part of that demonic team. And then, but that's what they wanted. And again, this is all done by free will, because we've continued to fucking fatten up all these fucked up companies and allowed all these politicians to play their stupid games fucking for so long. The Vietnam War was contrived. They had known about that for the longest fucking time, and yet for some reason this government, the way that it does things, was allowed to continue on. And we've just had an increase in corruption. It's just continuing to increase and increase and increase and increase and increase. And a lot of these people that do know the truth just choose not to get involved because they don't want to deal with the drama and the hassle and the conflict. And that's exactly why you have to stand up and fight for peace. It's not just about saying peaceful things and hoping for peace. You actually got to do shit to make it happen. So I hope we figure something out. All right. I love you guys. Y'all take care. Bye.